Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the internet. I'm TIPIC, I think you know that by now, but, yeah, I don't mind the quality. I'm recording this on a webcam, so it's not gonna be good, but, I gotta make a video on this, so, yeah, Nick Saban has officially retired from the University of Alabama after 16, 17 years. Wow. I respect Nick Saban, and I hope he has a great retirement because he's done everything for Bama. Bama fans, you got to be appreciative of everything Coach Saban has done for your program over the past 16 years. It was crazy, everything really. Anytime you get a coach like that, it's a W, but damn. At Nick Saban, he really built that Alabama program, I'll tell you that. Every year Alabama was in playoff contention, and usually every year they would end up in. It was rare that they didn't. So I'm really proud of everything Nick Saban has accomplished at Bama since 2007. It's really crazy, but yeah, he deserves a good retirement. I mean, even though he whoops our ass mostly 99% of the time, you gotta respect him. He's a likable guy, good head coach. So I respect everything Saban's done for Bama. I really do. But yeah. So Washington's coaches, his name's pretty sure it's what is it, Kalen or Caleb or fuck something like that. I don't remember. I keep forgetting this guy's name. Yeah, Kalen, that's what I was trying to say. His last name is Kalen, let's see, Kalen DeBoar. So, yeah, they've hired Kalen DeBoar for the new coach. I've pretty much known this since, like, yesterday. It was kind of obvious, because who else are you going to hire? This was a solid hire, but there's some drawbacks to it. Alright, so everyone was thinking Dan Lennings was going to leave Oregon and go to Bama. But this obviously wasn't going to happen, man. Back when Texas A&M fired Jimbo Fisher, everyone was like, "Oh, he's going to go to take the Texas A&M job." He didn't, man. Dan Lennings doesn't want to leave Oregon. Okay, he has a great team and a great squad there. I don't see why he would leave Eugene right now. He's just really has a lot of success there, a really good offense and defense, and he's going to keep in the playoff hunt for probably next couple of years. I mean, Oregon will make the playoff next year. I can almost guarantee you that, but yeah, Oregon's still a really good team right now, so I don't think Dan Lanning should leave. He's happy. Dabo Swinney, he's a joke. He went 8-4, lost a couple games at Clemson on purpose. Bad hire. He's stuck in the past. Lane Kiffin, solid coach, but he just can't win the big games. We've seen that year after year at Ole Miss. So I like Lane Kiffin, but I don't think he could be their best hire. And then Mike Norvell at Florida State. He's ACC coach, man, and Florida State really struggled throughout, even with Jordan Travis. You could say, "Oh, Florida State wasn't that good this year because they lost Jordan Travis." No, man. Florida State was kind of not that good with Jordan Travis. They lost. They only won by 2 against Boston College. So you can't sit there and say Florida State was elite top 3 or 4 or 5 team with Jordan Travis. So yeah, I mean, who else would you hire? I mean, that's my question. I think he's gonna be a good fit at Bama. I'm really excited to see what he does, but the transfer portal is really gonna affect Bama with this. Okay, so let me explain. There's always a period when the portal opens and the portal closes. So when players want to enter the portal, there's a certain time period they have to, and then after it closes, no more. But if your coach quits, gets fired, something like that, players do have a chance to enter the portal for an extra 30 days. So they'll have an extra 30 days this could really hurt Bama and what Kalen has to work with next year. Isaiah Bond just entered the portal. You know who Isaiah Bond is? Alabama's biggest playmaker this year. He caught the 4th and 31 pass against Auburn. He made some plays in the SEC championship game and some of other Alabama's other notable games this year. So that's a big loss to them. Their leading receiver Jermaine Burton is declaring for the NFL draft. Benson is going to the NFL draft. Kool-Aid McKinstry on defense. He's in the draft for next year. So Bama's losing a lot of their key players this year. So it's going to be an issue for what they have to work with next season. So yeah. But with that being said, maybe some Washington players, since Kalen's leaving, they may want to consider transferring to Bama because they still want to play for him. So yeah, I don't think Bama is going to go like undefeated, win the title. No, this guy has zero SEC experience, man. I don't think he's ever played in SEC school. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he has. But he does have some good wins. He's beaten Oregon 3 times. He's beaten Texas twice in the both times they played. So, you know, he has some good wins, but he's just not going to be a Saban or Bear Bryant, man. You can't sit there and say, well, he's going to win it all. No, he's not, man. It's going to take him a while to get adjusted to the SEC. They're probably going to lose 2 or 3 games next year. I'm going to be honest. His first SEC game is against UGA. I'm picking my dogs to win that, but I don't know. You could clown me if I'm wrong on that, but it's just not happening, man. He's not going to the playoffs next year. But I'm really excited to see what he does have in store for this Bama team, because it's gonna be fun to watch him. So excited to see what he'll do for Bama, and their fans should be excited about him. But yeah, I want these Bama fans to shut up about Nick Saban retiring. They're acting like he died. You know who Matt B. Grade is? The other YouTuber. He made a video about tearing up about Nick Saban and his ass and making it out like he died. So yeah, that's a little exaggerated, man. Y'all don't be sad Saban left, man. The guy's 72 years old. He deserves everything. Yeah, he deserves as much praise, man. He won all these SEC titles and 7 national titles. You got to be thankful for everything Saban's done and respect him. So, shouldn't be sad Saban left. But yeah, he deserves everything. So yeah, but even so, Bama was in decline since like 2018. I don't care they beat Georgia in the SEC championship this past year. I don't care if they made the playoffs. They just didn't win a regular 15 season game title like 2018. You could say 2020 they beat Ohio State. Boo hoo. Ohio State had only played 7 games that year, so you can't even sit there and tell me that. So yeah, really interesting hire. Seeing how this is gonna go, and yeah, I'll see you.